Hi guys, for this week's quiz 3, I think I'm just going to do three short videos, one for each problem that you're going to have on the quiz. So the first problem, you're going to see an aggregate demand supply model that looks pretty much exactly like this right here. And we have a scenario where the economy is going to contract. That's where we're going to start. So we're going to start here at point A, where the economy is operating below its potential, and let's just say, for the sake of argument, that the rate of unemployment here at this point A is, we'll say that's going to be 8%. And the natural rate in this economy, the natural rate of unemployment, we'll just say, is a 4%. So that's going to be this point right here, where the long run aggregate supply curve is, and where the potential. So if we're here, just to remind you, if we're here in the economy, anywhere on the long run aggregate supply, it means in the production possibilities frontier, we're anywhere along here. But we're starting our, we're actually, our starting point here is going to be point A, which is here, which is below potential, below full employment, or actually above the natural rate of unemployment. So we're actually somewhere in here. Okay, so that's where we're going to start. And we're going to think about Keynesian fiscal policy, FISCAL, fiscal policy, that would move our aggregate demand curve, or aggregate demand in the economy, back up to here. And that's either going to be cutting taxes, or increasing government spending. Now, the twist here is we're also going to assume that the government is running a deficit, a budget deficit, which means that if they either cut taxes or increase government spending, the budget deficit is going to increase, which means they're going to have to borrow money in order to carry out this fiscal policy, either of increasing government spending, and I should say it fiscal, it's not physical, it's fiscal, FISCAL, fiscal policy, either increase government spending or cut taxes. So if this happens, and we're able to move the aggregate demand from here to here, back up to the aggregate demand to a curve, and the economy moves from point A to point B. Now the question is, what has happened to the buying power of the consumers, or the workers, or the labor that had jobs at point A? Because when you think about this, if we are at 8% unemployment at point A, that means 92% of the workforce has a job. So when we move our aggregate demand from point A to point B, what happens to the price level, right? It's going to go up. So for all the workers that had jobs before, right, they're going to see a decrease in their buying power, because overall price levels in the economy have gone up, right, from here to here. Now, obviously, it's going to be very good for the workers who were unemployed here, but now are employed here, because we're saying that the economy is moving from 8% unemployment here to 4% employment here, which is, in a large country is a huge number of workers who are going to now be gainfully employed. So I just wanted to point out that no matter what policy the government chooses, there's always going to be winners and there's almost always going to be losers. Okay, so that's the problem number one for your quiz.